Have you ever had a character that you hated so much that you just wanted, like when you heard kind of like maybe something bad happens to them, you want them to be dead? That's me and Rich for Richard from Invisible by Daniel Steele. Richard is by this young woman named Antoine, who her mother was this wannabe actress. And once she went through a hard pregnancy with Antoine, basically gave up on being a mother. Like, she didn't want to be a mother, she just like gives up, and her and Antoine's mom and dad have this fight, a ton of fights, and so she kind of learns to be invisible to protect herself. And she falls in love with movies, but not in the sense that she wants to be an actress, but in the sense she wants to be an author, so like a screenwriter, so that her mom could be in her movies, like she could work with her mom. And during her schooling, she meets Richard, and Richard is an older man, about the same age as her dad, who falls in love with her and also pushes her to be an actress, even though she doesn't want to be an actress. And because, again, she's getting this support, she's getting this approval by a man that is the same age as her father, the man she never got approved from. She agrees. And she ends up filming a couple of movies, and they get married, and they have a kid, and then he dies, and I'm like there's an incident, and I'm like, please be dead, please be dead, please be dead. And he's dead. And I was so happy he was dead. And then my frustrating thing about this book is the fact that everyone's so sad that he's dead. And I'm like, really? Really? You want me to feel bad about this guy being dead? The guy who basically groomed this young woman. And then later on, it shows like her being independent and like her doing stuff because she was basically had to parent herself. And there's a whole thing that she like they even tried to like, oh yeah, he did wrong, but he loved me and he cared for me and he gave me independence. Like, no, babe, no, he was never good. So I hated all that relationships. But it was, for that sense, I hate that part of the book. But I absolutely adored how strong and independent, and how, even though Richard is a questionable character, he wasn't terrible, but I can't like him. I can't like him at all. And so I have a hate-love relationship with this book. Like, it's interesting, but it also can show like why some people can be like how, what are people that like the whole like grooming aspect of it. And it, in a sense like that, it's like it's a really good like this is what you should be watching out and this is what you should be worried about. And but like I hate the fact that the whole grooming aspect of it is seen as a romantic, and it's not. And I wish I would like yell at this author like, this isn't romantic, stop making it romantic. So for me, it's a horror book, it's a thriller book, and that like when she becomes an adult and she becomes his age, she recognized how horrible he actually was. It's a romance. It's a romance. It's a thriller that's a wannabe romance book. She does get a happy ending with someone who is her age. So give it that.